Hiya guys, I was just going to sign off for a couple hours while I do din-dins, but I have just come across this Amber Alert for a little 5-year-old girl. Say being abducted from residence. I haven't heard the whole news item, but please click like and share and subscribe. The more you share, the more people get to watch this. And you're liking it because of the child and not because of me. Right, let's get in and play this because I need to do this ASAP.
Any indication of why that car was left there?
Might need to turn your sound up, guys.
Also live there, or you still have no indication of why
what car?
The car that was abandoned.
The car that was abandoned. Oh, over on Matterport? Yeah. No idea why it was left in that particular area.
If you had any message to anyone who may have seen the child since then, or the person maybe even holding that child, what would that message be?
It's most important that this child has the opportunity to make it back to where they're supposed to be safely, to turn yourself in or call 911. Our officers are more than willing to meet you wherever you are, just so we can get that child safely back into custody.
We know where the child was originally in the car. Were they going somewhere, or was that for the child taken put in the car?
The child, from the first report, the guardian brought the child out, put her in the car, went inside to get something else, and came back out, and the car was gone.
And there was a Jeep Renegade, you say?
It was a 2020 Jeep Renegade.
Okay. Thank you.
Are you investigating this as a car theft gone awry or a targeted abduction, or does it even matter?
That's a great question, and no, it doesn't matter. There's a missing 5-year-old, so this is an abduction case. We will go ahead and try to get you guys an update again, hopefully in a couple of hours. So again, if anybody has seen anything, if anybody knows the whereabouts of this child, again, her name is Aleshia Dawson. She is 5 years old, 2 feet tall, 6 inches, 60 pounds. So she's a little something. She had 4 ponytails in her hair, wearing a pink Flower Power t-shirt and blue shorts. Last seen about 8 o'clock this morning here at New Hampshire Avenue. We need anybody who has any information to call 911. Aleise. We did the same thing. Thank you, guys. Matterford, Madafor.
All right, you've just been listening to a live news conference with Vera Clay from the St. Louis County Police, and if there were to be a headline for what we just heard, it's this. Vera's saying there's a 5-year-old out there and no one knows where she is.
I also like the fact she said that the police are not going to stop until they figure out where this child is, and she made it very clear this is a 5-year-old, gave us as much detail as they possibly could right now. But this is a boots on the ground type of investigation. They're trying to find this poor young girl, and some of the conclusions or speculations that we had, was this a guardian? That's encouraging to know it's a guardian, because as you mentioned before we went to break, maybe they will take that into account as the police try to find who took this young girl. And
just trying to see if we've got photos
the fact that
of her.
It's a 5-year-old girl missing it's alarming.
Yeah, it is. And we're just going through some of the notes here. If you're just joining us, St. Louis County Police just wrapping up a news conference where they were addressing the Amber Alert that was issued for 5-year-old Aleshia Dawson, last seen a little before 8 o'clock this morning in the 8900 block of New Hampshire. Guardian went inside when he or she, they didn't specify, when he or she came back out, the vehicle was gone. It was later located about a 6-mile drive from there at the Medford Gardens Apartments. There are currently police officers and the State Highway Patrol investigating there.
This is a child abduction, just so we're clear, and this is why this is important for these Amber Alerts. You heard Vera. If you're just now joining us, we'll kind of recount what she had mentioned. This is a child abduction, and to follow those Amber Alerts, they're using all their social media channels to try to find out, and many people are wondering, like, if this is a guardian, why wasn't there a picture? We're working to get answers to those questions as well, because apparently from what she had said, this has been a guardian exchange that happened a couple weeks ago. We don't know if it was the mom to dad, dad to mom, partner, whatever the case may be, but they don't have any pictures. So if you have any information, they ask you to not leave your tips in the comment sections of social media, but call 911 immediately with the information you do have.
And Vera said, when these Amber Alerts are issued, they are urging the public to pay attention. the alert goes off on your phone.
Mhm.
You can read the details that they know. Any information is highly valued. Police going through the proper channels right now to investigate what happened. No photo is another big element to this.
I can't find one,
Vera
guys.
was asked about a photo of this child because that really helps. I mean, think about it. You need to know what you're looking for.
Mhm.
They don't have a photo, and she said the reason they don't have a photo yet is because the child had only been with this guardian for about 3 weeks. So in my head, I'm thinking I can not go 3 days without a picture of my daughters. You know, one way or another, I either take it or it's sent to me.
Mhm.
I don't want to draw conclusions because it's not fair. But it makes me think that this may be an older guardian,
Mhm.
perhaps. I'm just making this up right now. It's something that I want to make that very clear.
Mhm.
I'm just going through what's going through my head right now.
It makes you wonder too why they went back into the residence to grab something and then decided to leave. We don't know if it was an older couple, if it was an older guardian, I should say, as you mentioned. But it is I'm not a parent, but I have friends who are parents, and you mentioned getting pictures of your children, whether it's from your wife or another relative who may watch, or you're sending them, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
A lot of unanswered questions right now. Vera was very blunt, and I respect that. She says, we don't know. We need the public's help. But they've got every resource available to them right now trying to find this young girl.
And again, I'm looking on my phone here at a picture of the residence where this child was abducted, and I'm almost 100% certain it is an apartment complex of some sort.
Mhm.
You have parking lot parking. Does not appear that there's a garage. So from what we were told by police, the guardian was in the vehicle with the child, or had at least put the child in the vehicle and started it,
Mhm.
and then went back into the residence. When he or she came back out, the car and the child were gone.
And we don't know what was in the residence, if the other guardian was in there or if it was an exchange. These are all questions we're working to get answered. But as we wait to find out more information in this investigation, there is a little girl out there missing, and they need your help finding her.
If we get any other updates, we will share those with you here off the clock and on our digital channels, as well as on our website, fox2now.com, and on the air anytime at Fox 2 and St. Louis 11. We're going to take another quick break. When we come back, we'll continue our discussion about the NCAA tournament.
Right. So there you go. There you go, guys. A missing child. They gave out a description. As of yet, there's no photos released. I've been trying to look for a photo of the little 5-year-old, and I can't find one. So let's hope she is found very, very soon. I mean, it happened at, early hours. I don't know the time difference between there and me in the UK. Here in the UK, it's 7:01. Shit. Where did the time go? I'm trying to look at my clock at the bottom of the corner. Wow. I've been here for a long time, guys. I definitely need my din-dins. Right. See you later, guys. Bye. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and definitely share this video out. Please share it.